Hey, this is Bryce, and thanks for tuning into my YouTube channel, Jack and Trades. In this video, we're going to show off some running footage of these two cars. So this, as you all know, is the HPI Baja 5B Flux that I just finished building over the last month or so. I got the BEC unit installed, and I was finally able to take it out for a run. And we actually had it's been raining for the last couple of weeks, and we had a nice break in the weather over the weekend. It was sunny out, it was moderately warm, so it was a perfect day for running. And then last week I actually built up this guy here. This, believe it or not, is a 1/10 scale Kyosho Ultima, but compared to this car, it looks super tiny. It's amazing to me that this is a 1/10 car when I've been dealing with this for the last couple months. This, if you don't know, is a 1/5 scale car, but it makes the Ultima look like a little baby. What do I have to say about this car? I am going to do a quick little build video of it, even though everyone out there has a build video. I'm just going to do a quick little time lapse, or not really time lapse, but I'm going to do a quick little high-speed video showing the build. I do have a custom part on it, but it's not really a big deal. But I wanted to do this car just to kind of give myself the opportunity to look at a side-by-side comparison of the two cars. Some nice little photo ops there, and some running opportunities. It's interesting running the two cars, especially the terrain that I was running in, which was basically I just went to the local park, and then we have this kind of open tan bark area for running in. And this car does amazingly well. Not amazing, you expect to do well because it's a larger car. This car, like all 10 scales over there, struggles with the tan bark. I did some speed runs as well between the two cars in the grass field. As you can imagine, the grass is wet, the ground is wet, the grass is long. So this car was not very fast for those speed runs. It actually got high centered a couple times in the grass, but it did all right. I think we hit 17 miles an hour with this guy. And this guy did, for basically a stock car out of the box, running a standard 5th scale brushless setup. ADAS, this thing was doing 42, and definitely could have gone a lot faster if it wanted to. I haven't even touched the gearing on this, but it has a lot of potential for going faster. I think when I was playing around with these a long time ago, I was trying to get up in the 70s. I think I might have hit 72 with this, but and then I kind of lost interest in making it go fast. What else? The tan bark is pretty forgiving as far as terrain goes. So far, from what I can tell, the 3D printed wheels actually held up pretty good. I'm going to take the rear ones off just to see how the hexes are doing and see if there's any cracks or flexing. I still wouldn't recommend them as a viable, something to rely on for running, but just for farting around in the park, they did pretty good. I was surprised. We had some tumbles, sideways landings, things that you would expect to kind of put stress on the wheels, and they did well. Overall, I was very happy with the performance of the car. It was a blast to drive. My son so I basically went out with me and my oldest son, and we went driving and filming. One person driving, one person filming. So I got him to drive it. That's the first time he's ever driven a 5th scale. He enjoyed it. Actually, lately he's been playing this game on the computer, Rocket League, where you basically play soccer with cars. And then last night he was asking if we could do a kind of a Rocket League in real life, where you basically play soccer with RC cars. And it's actually not a bad idea. I know Associated had a little kit you could get. I think it was like an 18th scale, where it came with 2 cars with little scoops on the front, and you could push around like a ping pong ball. But I think on a larger scale, like 10th scale or 5th scale even, maybe not 5th scale because that would get expensive when you start bashing the cars up. But on the 10th scale level, it would be kind of a fun idea to do. We definitely got the space for it over there. Anywho, that was kind of a side note. This car in that tan bark is obviously harder to drive, as I said before. The only downside really to this car is that the batteries died too fast. We were having fun, and then it just stopped going because we ran out of juice on the batteries. I'm so used to the 10th scales lasting forever, it seems like. This was kind of cut short due to the battery capacity, but it's probably a good stopping point because it's always that last run that you end up breaking something, right? But that being said, and the batteries are expensive, right? You're probably looking at $300 to $400 for another set of batteries to keep it running. Then you got to maintain those batteries, and you got to keep both sets charged or charge them when you go to use them. So I think for now, since I don't get out running as often as I would like, the single set of batteries will be fine for what I'm doing. The other thing that didn't really hold up well, which is to be expected, is the paint has started to peel on this wing. So that all that work I put into this is falling apart, and I don't know what to do about that. It's just the nature of the plastics. I don't know if you guys have any tips out there on painting kind of a nylon plastic and getting paint to stick to it. I don't think it's really possible because you're not going to get, as far as I know, you're not going to get a good chemical bond to it. It's a mechanical bond, and it's just you're fighting an uphill battle. I thought about maybe the problem is the base color of this wing is not white. It's kind of like a cream white. And I think the white kind of sets it off. It makes it pop. Because I could always replace all the colored parts with stickers, and that would probably be fine. But I don't know what to do about the white. I guess I could just live with the cream colored. So I don't know. It is what it is. It's cosmetic. I got lots of pictures of it before I took it out for its drive, so I have some good memories of it looking nice. And then now it'll just be a basher, really, right? Anywho, that's all that I have for now. I'll go ahead and turn over to our footage from the day. I hope you enjoy it. Thank you for tuning in. Take care. Speed run just to see how fast the Baja goes on nice and wet grass. Speed run. One. Let's see what the Ultima does. Alright, let's check out the speed on that. Not gonna be fast because we didn't have any traction, but 17 miles an hour.